Hey, hello everyone, Ranjit this side. So in this video, we will try to fetch the data, or let's say import the data into an Excel sheet with the help of Excel graphical user interface. So when I say graphical user interface, it's basically, let's say you have an Excel file over here, and then from here we will go to we will import the data over here. We can make this Excel sheet as a refreshable one. Right, so let's go to the data part and then let's click on get data from database. Let's select from SQL Server database, right? Now, this is where the things get a bit complicated, wherein the people doesn't know what to, select as a server if your server is installed locally. So basically what you can do is, let's say connect and then just copy this one, right? So the server name could be, simply just copy this, right? And then let's go back to the Excel, sorry, paste it over here. Now, see, if you know the database name, we know it like financial data, right? You can select that or not. If not, then you can simply ignore this. Now, there are other more options. Basically, you can write SQL query over here directly, but we'll not do that. We'll click on OK. So the username and password, it will not ask because you have the Windows authentication done on this server, so it will just go directly over the to the database list, right? So let's do that. My current credentials, connect, and then financial data. So here you will have multiple database lists. I had adventure work, financial data, tests and all. So we will be going on to the financial data. So here we have list of views, and then there are tables, and then we have functions over here, right? So we'll be selecting company by sector. Now, see, in the latest, I'm using Office 365 or let's say Excel 365. So here you have two options: either you load the data or you transform the data. Now, if you load the data, it will gather the data from the database directly, and you can just load it onto the Excel. But if you transform or click on the transform button, then it will load the data into, let's say, pivot table or let's say pivot data, right? And then there you can do kind of, let's say, filtering. And then let's say if you do not want the price to have more than, let's say, 100 price, a price of 100, or you want only those stocks which has a price of above 100, you can filter those data over there, right? Let me show you maybe. Like, so you clicked on transform. So this is how your Power Query looks like. And here I am saying that, this price should be greater than 100, let's say, right? So you can filter this, or let's say 1000. You can filter this data over there and then click OK. So you see you have the Power Query done. Now click close and load, and then you can also say close and load to, right? Now, if I click on close and load to, it will ask me where do I want this data to be. So I would say in the existing worksheet, and I want it over there, right? And click on OK. So what it will do, it will basically fetch all the data from the database now. But if you focus over here, the price is now only about 1000 is right. So this can be changed again if you go back and then edit, and but you would like, you do not want this filter to be 1000, but you want this to be, let's say, 100, right? So you can change it over here. And then again, if you see now the filtration has changed. Now you can say load, close and load. So now you have price above 100, right? So this is one of the way of filtering the data, and then you can do it over. Now, the best part about connecting to a database and then, fetching the data is you can share, you can refresh this file whenever you would like the data, or let's say a fresh data. You just right click and click on refresh. What it will do, it will basically bring the fresh data from the database, right? So this is one of the best part about, let's say, collecting the data from the or from on the Excel directly. This is very handy. I would say you should be doing this at least one in as a practice, because you will be doing it more frequently when you are working with databases and data. Right. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.